but sex can't be that important. It can't be, because what if, for whatever reason, y'all have to be separated for, months? Like, I mean, what you gonna do to hold you over?
They're gonna go find more good sex. That's what they're gonna do.
You don't have that factor.
Okay,
but that's not a gay.
Go ahead.
That's not a gay. That's not just in a gay community. That's in general. Like you gonna check a person out, and first of all, you have to be attracted to them for you to even carry a conversation with them anyway.
I'm saying that, but it doesn't necessarily mean I have to have sex with them.
That's true, but that's a gamble.
So
I couldn't put myself in that situation.
So just polling, just to get the viewers a good understanding of where everybody stands on this. So Savion brought up first that he'd rather test drive the product at the beginning of the dating stage,
Shut up and drive.
so that he knows what he's getting into, so he knows whether or not the person is worthy or not to be dating. Right? Who agrees with that? Terrence? Okay, Kenshin.
No.
What do you agree on?
It's not that I would anyway on the first night.
Just come on to the dark side.
But I would not determine it for a date or not.
Just to clear the air, I'm not going to say I'm a saint. I have hooked up for the first time before, but those weren't people that I intended to dating.
Right. Exactly. That was.
Do you know what though? In my mindset, I'm pre-planning to have sex with you. That's in my mindset.
But in my mindset, when I go into a date and I say I'm dating this person, I'm going into the mindset I'm trying to get to know the person.
Okay, so how long are you going to get to know the person before you jump in the sack with them?
As long as it takes for me to get to know the person.
Yeah, it just depends on whatever age.
It's circumstantial.
It could be things that prolong.
Depends on how long it takes them to settle down and be themselves. Because until you give me who you really are, you're not getting me at all.
I will say that I'm not getting all up into it, but I would say that I do not go into the intentions of dating people to have sex with them, but that normally happens. Like maybe the second or third
but
date.
But you can't sit there and honestly say that you know. If you're trying to get are you really that's not? I don't look at me personally. I don't think it's like getting to know them. I've had sex, not a lot of people, but I have had sex. But I knew what I was doing when I went.
But the sex always comes up in the first conversation anyway. And like personally, me, I'm a phone gangster.
And there's not gonna be a second date.
So everything that we talk about on the phone before we even meet up is either going to be I'm like I told you, I'm a huge flirt. So I'm on the phone, and first of all, when you're on the phone, that's like your first conversation anyway. Most of the time, when you're on the phone, it's like your first real conversation. Y'all talking about each other, y'all getting to know each other on the phone. And you will talk a lot of slick shit on the phone. So when y'all meet up in person, already your mindset's gonna be one, you're either attracted to this person. That's all into the whole mental thing too. So
right, Josh was first.
I think you can have sex with someone and get to know them because it is a part of them. So I mean, it's not a whole part. It's not everything that they are, but it is a part of them. So you know how that you can interact with, how interactions when it comes to things.
Give me a pie chart.
I mean, it's like not to go too deep into it, but like, okay, having sex with someone, if they're a dominant person in a relationship, you by your physical interactions, but it shouldn't be something that you weigh heavy or even do early on, because
I don't think being the top or bottom has to deal with a person.
I don't think that's what he's saying. I think, but you can tell those things without getting physical. I can tell someone has a dominant personality.
Right.
No, because a person can be passive in conversation but dominant in the bed.
All right, Terrence.
Now I'm gonna play. Now I agree with both sides because I have met some very aggressive bottoms and some very passive tops.
It scared me.
Like a certain someone who will remain nameless. First night, they took my arm and gas masked me and was just dry riding me.
I want to say that asphyxiation, or how it's pronounced, is not good, and we do not condone that.
Out of control.
So
you ever give somebody extra liquor to make them lose? Like yes. Like purposely, like you just no, because last night for you did it, you did it.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
All right. to finish off dating. On what stage of dating do you consider taking it past the dating level and exclusively talking, going together, however you term it?
Sex always seals the deal. I'm sorry.
You still thinking sex seals the deal?
Sex seals the deal. It really does. Like, if the sex is really, really good, it doesn't take me long to get to know you. Like, my longest, my longest was 3 days, and it got pushed over to 4, he really could have got it on the 3rd day. Like, so
All right, man.
The 3rd day.
Jesus rusted.
all in me.
Here's
This topic is frustrating, man.
I feel like
That was so blasphemous.
here's the thought I go into it. If you do you honestly think like you're giving him on the first date or second date or whatever that fast? Do you think he's not gonna he's gonna stick around? I don't think you're gonna stick around.
But I'm sticking around for you.
But he may have stuck around with you. But do you think he would like? I feel like they would do the same thing with other people. I think.
I'm still waiting for that. But yeah, I understand what you're talking
All right, that's
You give it up
dating.
to-
Oh,
Do they respect? Like I don't feel like there's a respect there. I don't feel like I just.
go ahead, man. Let it all out.
I feel like I'm the big prude in the group. I just feel like I don't know. It frustrates me. It really does because I feel like this is part of the problem. Like when people get such like an issue with gays and why relationships don't last. This is the problem.
Everybody jumping in bed so sad.
So you saying we should
Too
just
much
hold
people
out?
with too much sex. Sex is good. It's great. I do like it. I'm not saying I don't like sex. I love it. Okay, but I feel like if you make a strong connection with somebody, it makes it that much better.
And I, for one, is always in the type of person where I try not to look for too many other sexual partners before, if I don't have a boyfriend or anybody that I'm talking to at the time, I'll go and have sex with an ex before I go out and have sex with like somebody new. Just
I feel like
hook
I'm
up.
falling like part of their game. All
right, Terrence.
Now, I just got done reading this book called Boy Pull Your Pants Up. The guy at my school named Will Cadwell wrote it. And after reading this book from cover to cover, I have a different perspective and a different thought and a different viewpoint on sex. Like, even though they may say you're the only one, and they may mean it, you gotta keep it like in the back of your mind. I may not be the only one. And with that said, you gotta make sure that you protect yourself and use condoms.
All right. 37 minutes. Okay, right into this topic. So
Get this.
we all here at them would like to let everyone know that dating is good. Dating helps you get to know a person. Now whether or not you consider a date trying them out on the test drive or just a dinner and a movie, as long as you date a person, don't just jump into a relationship. As you can see, Matt's frustrated. So we want to know your thoughts. What do you think about dating? When is it the best time to give it out? What is a good first date, and what is some good dating experience?
Leave a video response.
2 hours.
Dude, yeah, something.
The devil be damned. Excuse me, man. This can't solve a problem with you.
Terrence is better fit for that role than you are. And I understand that you was working with Sluggo and that. I thank you for that, for contributing to the gang and that. I'm sure you know how to fucking service all right.
I believe you're being shady towards me because it was my idea. And I don't appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
I'm so sick of these underhanded tactics. Apparently, the Illuminati has taken over the gang and them, and James is the ringleader.
Go, what we'll do, who knows, kudos, congratulations, my regards, you got me in your pocket, now let's hop inside your car. See, I'm living on the